My Twitter page has the words "staunch defender of my generation" written on it. I guess it was because I grew up in an era of icons and iconic moments. It was an era when athletes meant something, they said something, and did something. I often thought about producing a film titled Speak No Evil. The film would talk about the modern day athlete more concerned with self-promotion, more concerned with ego fulfillment. And often, whenever they did speak, they never said anything. And then there were those athletes who had the world at their feet and never used it for the good of the community. A few weeks ago, I wrote a piece on how the social media sullied the memory of Nelson Mandela with stories of selfies and handshakes and translators, all of which had nothing to do with this great man's legacy. And now in a day when we should be celebrating the life of a man who gave his life, who took a bullet for a cause greater than himself. We defend who? We defend what? The power and the glory of the Seahawks, Richard Sherman. Really? Really? There are 7 billion people on this planet, but only 64 of them can claim the title of a starting quarterback for a National Football League team. I have been watching Hall of Fame caliber cornerback play for over 30 years. And yet, in 3 short years, Richard Sherman has elevated himself to an elite level. In short, there is no doubt about his skills. And furthermore, give him credit. Richard Kevin Sherman was a 5th-round draft pick with a pre-draft profile that had journeyman and backup written all over it. But his passion, his desire, elevated him to an elite status, elevated him to an all-pro defender, all-league defender, all-world defender. And yet, when we talk about the word defender, what are we defending when we defend Richard Sherman? Were we defending his right to free speech? Were we defending his manhood? Were we defending his right to earn a living? The answer to all those questions has to be no. But here's what we have. When you put a microphone and a camera in the face of a high-strung, highly charged, emotional athlete, moments after the biggest game of his life, moments after he engaged in hand-to-hand combat with his team's biggest rival, this is what you'll get.
Ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
And I told you at the beginning, I'm a defender of my generation. So Richard Sherman may have shook up the 49ers, he may have shook up Aaron Andrews, and certainly he shook up the blogosphere. But I remember a man from my generation who shook up the world.
I don't have a mark on my face, and I upset Sonny Lisbon, and I just turned 22 years old. I must be the greatest. I told the world, I talk to God every day. The God's with me, ain't nobody here just the same. I shook up the world. 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 You must listen to me. I am the double.